Hey guys, this week we're going to be making a thumb ring page holder. Stick around. Hello and welcome to this week's edition of BS with AJ. As I said before, this week we're going to be making a thumb ring page holder. It's a really easy project and it should only take about an hour or so depending on the tools and material you have to work with. We're just using a little bitty scrap piece of wood, and this is basically what it is. It's got a little piece of wood that's kind of in the shape of a diamond. It fits over your thumb like that. And the purpose of it is to help you hold your books open a little wider when you're trying to read, so it makes it a little easier. Like I said, this is a project that pretty much anybody can do with pretty much any material and tools that you have. It may just take you a little bit longer. I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and consider supporting BS with AJ on Patreon so we can do bigger and better projects for you guys. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I post new videos. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, for this project we're going to be using a cut-off piece of pallet wood that we had laying around from a different project. As you can see, I've already got the center marked here, and I also have a diagonal going across here. Now the diagonal is going to be the actual center of our project because it's slightly wider at an angle than it would be straight across. This piece right here is about 2.5 inches by 3 inches, give or take. As you can see, it's kind of rounded off on both these ends here. But and if something close to that will be fine. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and take a 3/4 inch paddle bit and drill a 3/4 inch hole right here on our center line. And then we're going to take our rat tail rasp and we're going to kind of oval the hole out slightly. Again, using that diagonal right here as our center. So let's go ahead and do that now. Alright, as you can see, I kind of have a rough shape drawn here. What I did, once I got our hole drilled, I used an 1.5 inch hole saw bit to make sure that I had plenty of room around the outside here to make sure it was thick enough. And then I went from the edge of the hole saw hole, the mark that I'd put there, and I went from there and I drew a straight line over to these points here, the furthest point away. So I went ahead and did that on all four, and then I kind of extended these out a little bit more just to make sure it was plenty thick. So now we're going to go ahead and take this over to the bandsaw and kind of cut on the outside of these lines, and then we'll sand it down to what we like. Hey guys, well here's our final product. I went ahead and hand sanded all the rest of this off camera because it's just kind of boring, of course. But I sanded all the insides of it here so it's not sharp on your thumb or anything, and I made sure and sand all the edges down real smooth so you don't mess up your books or anything. Now you can finish this with lacquer or something like that. I chose not to. I just like the raw look of the wood. And also, here's how it works. Basically, you just hold it up just like this and it makes it a little wider so it's a little easier to read. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and consider supporting BS with AJ on Patreon so we can do bigger and better projects for you guys. I'll see you next week.